Clan Man with the mind and knowledge of the YWC. And this here was something I thought about for a very long time, a very, very long time. I always thought this to myself when I talked about this in Skype calls periodically, but I never actually wanted to actually do a video on it. But till today, I was like, you know, why not? Let's go and do a video on this. And this is, why does WWE don't take advantage of their video library? They do not take advantage of their video library. Okay, the only advantage that they really take of is WCW. Hell, even at that, they really don't really take too much advantage of that. Okay, and you know, I'm a big WCW guy. Y'all know that. I'm a mark for that. But it'll be nice if they'll have other WCW events plus ECW plus more old school WWF pay-per-views that we rarely get to see, or matches that we rarely get to see. Your AWA footage, we barely have any of that. We have the legacy of the AWA DVD. We have World Class Championship Wrestling, the legacy of that DVD. But we don't have like the best matches of AWA, or the best matches of World Class Championship Wrestling, or the best matches of Smoky Mountain Wrestling, or the best matches of Georgia Championship Wrestling. All the little territories that were in the 80s. And you know, to me personally, I think that'll be great to see, because you're going to get to see on how some of the biggest stars in the industry got their start. Like even Florida Championship Wrestling, that's where it started from with Dusty Rhodes. You know, Dusty Rhodes started off in Florida Championship Wrestling. In Georgia Championship Wrestling, you know, you got the Junkyard Dog. You got others there. Like I'm trying to think here. I believe not Roddy Piper, but Greg Valentine, I believe he started off in the Georgia Championship. Oh, he started there, but he has a little run through there. And you know, it would also be great to see guys that kind of came out of the AWA, like Mean Gene Okerlund, like Sergeant Slaughter, he went over there. Jerry the King Lawler was over there. Did I say Hulk Hogan was over there? The Rockers was over there. You know, you could see Nick Botwinkle, you know, Vern Gagne and Greg, and you know, I mean, it would just be tremendous to see. But since it's the month of October, I really have to say this, okay? If WWE were to release pay-per-views every month that an old school pay-per-view was in, for example, this month is October, okay? What great pay-per-views came from October? Well, for one, the one I think of right on top of my head is old school WWF pay-per-view, which was In Your House, and it was called Buried Alive. Okay, 1996. That's where you had the first Buried Alive match with The Undertaker and Mankind. Another pay-per-view that was in October, and we only get to see only one match out of this, and don't get me wrong, this match was absolutely tremendous. The best Hell in a Cell match of all time, actually the first Hell in a Cell match, which was Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels. Bad Blood, In Your House, 1997. That'll be great to see on DVD. Release your pay-per-views periodically every month on DVD. Now, one from WW, or like one or two from WWE, WWF, you know, and two from like ECW or WCW, or you know, or whoever. You know, WCW. This one will be, you know, Halloween Havoc. Halloween Havoc 97. You had your great Rey Mysterio, you know, your Rey Mysterio A Guerrero match. Halloween Havoc 1998. That's where you had the Warrior versus Hulk Hogan. That was never physically seen on TV because, no, actually was seen on TV, but a lot of people didn't get to see it because of the actual cut off, because WCW ran late on the pay-per-view. And also the Goldberg Sting, not Goldberg Sting, but Goldberg Diamond Dallas Page match, which turned out to be a great match, and that was on the Rise and Fall WCW DVD, that match. Other pay-per-views that, you know, that we'll get to see throughout the months. Okay, for instance, you know, in July you got the Bash at the Beach. Wouldn't it be great to see Bash at the Beach 96 in its full entirety on DVD? Wouldn't it be great to see the very first Bash at the Beach, 1994, Beach Blast, 1993, Bash at the Beach 2000, where Hulk Hogan left the company and Vince Russo came out and did that classic shoot promo on Hulk Hogan? That would be tremendous to see. You know, King of the Ring. I mean, look at the King of Rings. All the King of Rings that are in June. Release all those on DVD. in December, release all your Starrcade. You can make a Starrcade anthology on DVD and release it in December, because that's when Starrcade was in December. WCW Super Brawl, that's usually in February. So, you can release also in February the St. Valentine's Massacre DVD that was from 1999. So, to me, that would be absolutely tremendous if WWE could use this video library. You can see some rare pay-per-views, you can see some rare interviews, you can see some good matches, and a lot of these pay-per-views did have great matches on. It's just that a lot of people don't remember them as great pay-per-views, because WWE, they don't use that footage enough to realize that as a very good show. Or like, for instance, like one of the best matches of all time, in my opinion, I wouldn't say it's one of my top 10, but I would put it like in my top 30, was in 1995 in your house. Even though 1995 was a shit year, Bret Hart versus the British Bulldog at Seasons Beatings 1995. Yeah, I believe it was in November or December. If it's called Seasons Beatings, I believe it will be in December. But that match, first of all, very, very rare occasion where you see blood prior 1997 in WWE. And it wasn't just like a little trickle of blood. Bret Hart was busted, spewing wide open. Okay? Very good match on Raw. And plus, it's Bret Hart and British Bulldog. They always had great matches with each other. Great match. Nobody really knows about it, because WWE, they don't use their video library. And imagine if WWE were to do that. You know how much money they'll make? They'll make money off me, I can tell you that. They will make money off me, because imagine like all the great moments in WCW, all the great moments in ECW, all the great moments, in World Class Championship Wrestling, AWA, NWA, Jim Crockett Promotions, and out of Charlotte. I don't know what they're gonna do with this, but they should use the video library more. They're not using it. They only use out of all the wrestling history that they have, they only use about 15% of it. WCW, ECW, and WWF and WWE. We rarely get to see anything from AWA. Okay, like I just bought this a couple months ago, the Great Steel Cage Matches DVD. They added in World Class Championship Wrestling and AWA, and I saw some rare matches in there that I personally never seen before. Like for instance, it was like the Rockers versus I forgot the other team name, but Medusa was the manager. It's somebody who's not who's not well big now in wrestling. I forgot the name of the guys, but Pretty Boy Doug or some shit like that. I don't know. I forgot. But the Rockers is in there, and Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels was busted open, like literally a crimson mask. And I never seen that match before until WWE put that in their, Great Steel Cage Matches DVD. And that's another thing about the Great Steel Cage Matches DVD. They put rare matches in there that it's probably only been seen once or twice. Back in the day, they never used to show replays of the actual events themselves. So, if you missed the match, you missed the match unless it came out on VHS. If you didn't get the VHS, then you're shot of luck, pretty much. Remember, there was no YouTube back then. There was no Daily Motion. There was no, there was no Justin.tv where you could just stream, old school matches. It was none of that back then. So, if WWE, if they were to use their video library to their advantage, they will make a whole bunch of shitload of money with that. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Please rate, please subscribe, please drop a comment. This Saturday, guys, we're gonna be on the Guru Wrestling Talk on Ustream. Cannot stress that enough. Ace can't stress that enough. Chase, Joe, Brandon, we all want you to be there. And we had fun last week, so come on in, join our crowd, sign up for Ustream. It only takes 3 minutes, guys. Seriously, it only takes 3 minutes just to sign up for your name. You don't gotta do all this other crazy shit. Just sign up, join our chat. We'll ask you. You can ask us any questions that you want. Come out, have some fun for 1 hour on Saturday night. Talk about wrestling. All right, guys. Again, please rate, please subscribe, please drop a comment, and that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys later. enjoy Raw tonight. Well, actually, I'm making this on Monday. I probably won't upload this till Wednesday. So, anyway, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.